everybody.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Fashion and Fckboys. Should I say fuck or?
I mean, we're allowed to curse here. Fashion and Fckboys.
Fashion and Fckboys. I can curse.
I love that too.
You put me somewhere where I can fucking say whatever.
I got a potty mouth too, girl. I'm right with you. Trust me.
I love it. Okay, welcome to Fashion and Fckboys. This is our first podcast.
Episode 1.
Episode 1.
Woo! We're going to work on getting a sound effect.
We're going to get sound effects together. But
we're going to step it up.
Tonight, we're working on a program.
Exactly. Working with the budget.
We're working with the budget right now. We want to start by basically explaining a little bit about us, what we do, what to expect from this.
Right.
And then we'll take it from there.
All right, guys. So listen, take time with us. This is our first time doing a podcast. This is our first time doing anything like this. Mm-hmm. We just thought we'd try something new. We'll try and expand the brand. So this was Chantell's idea.
Oh!
In case it goes bust.
And if it gets 1 million, that means I got a bigger cut.
No.
Keep telling you I'm a rapper. That was a rap line.
That was trash.
You a hater.
Anyway.
I always knew she was a hater, people.
So, okay, we are the Thefashionaddicts. If you don't know us, we are 2 gorgeous sisters from Brooklyn.
We are gorgeous.
We are, right?
Hello.
And we started a website and, we started an online website to sell clothing. We wanted to be in fashion. We really weren't sure along what lines we wanted to do it. We just know we wanted to be in fashion. So we sell stuff online. And that's that.
No. Come on, it's better than that.
All right,
so we
good.
started an online boutique called Thefashionaddicts.
Fire.
And a friend of ours that works with CBS
Mm-hmm.
said, "Hey, why don't you do a website?" Remember she was like, "Oh, the web developer."
I don't know why you always be nitpicking this story apart. Who cares? We got thefashionaddicts.com. We got started through, a friend of a friend or whatever. I'm just saying, like, it's to the point where now we don't have to go over every single part of the story.
You know what it is? I just always want everybody to get their
props, but you don't even say the friend name. Right. So what's the point?
You know what just happened?
What happened?
I froze and I didn't remember her name.
Okay. Anyway.
Jessica.
That was a few years ago. She did hook us up, though. She did hook us up. She got us our affiliates and all that.
Everything.
But anyway, our website is like, it's the best of both worlds because you have high-end items and you also have hand-curated items that are cheap and chic by ourselves that are anywhere between, like, I don't know, $10 to $100. Yeah. As well as, like I said, the high-end items, so you can shop both. Also, by the way, our pop-up shop is going to be next month on December 16th at Milk River in Brooklyn. Vendors, we're still taking applications. Send us an email, info@thefashionaddicts.com.
Yes, and we're changing the price the last week, and it's going to be
higher.
Triple the price.
So you better get on right now.
We Jamaican. Oh, you don't know that yet, but you'll learn that.
All right, so let's dive right in. Let's start with some...
Wait, you missed the point.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why are we doing this?
Oh, well... I said it already, to expand the brand. Is there another reason? To expose the Fckboys?
I feel like I always had a personal restriction that I never shared.
Enlighten me.
And you never listened.
Enlighten me.
So because Fashion is so bourgeois.
Which I don't think we are, but okay.
We are not. But the Fashion Addicts is.
Okay.
So if you don't know,
you know what? Sidebar, you're right. Because I was asking Tony if she knew any vendors that she could recommend, and she was like, I mean, I don't really want to recommend anyone that's going to clash with your brand. You guys have such a high level of fashion.
Yeah. Even our little brother, Kadar was like, "Why don't you put stuff that we can afford?" And I was like,
"We do have stuff we can afford.
$10 stuff on the website." So there's a misconception of our price line, and if you don't know us personally, you don't know that 2 Black women own this.
This is true.
So, which we intentionally did, but the backlash of that was that we weren't able to put our own personal personality.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, so I guess one of the reasons why we started the Fashion and Fckboys podcast is to sort of like display our personalities.
Yes.
And bring our personalities to the brand.
Yeah, so you get a better feel of us.
True.
And who we are. Okay. And we are the owners behind the Fashion Addicts.
Right.
That's a hater.
I mean, it's good now. It was the headphones. I mean, the headphones.
Headphones is a hater.
Okay, so
so that's why we're doing this.
Okay, so let's dive right in. Let's start with some hot topics.
Okay.
What's going on this week?
Let's see what's going on this week.
I got my paperwork here. I'm prepared.
You're so prepared.
You know how
you are a regular at this.
You know how I do.
Oh my God, I love it. What are we talking about?
Okay.
They telling me about my mic.
Okay.
My mic sounds right. Check 1. Oh my.
That's the wrong lyric, rapper. My mic sounds nice. Check 1.
First of all, you can't distribute your haterness through the whole episode.
I mean, okay. I'll try.
I'm all about the remix. Rap is about the remix.
Okay.
That's what I taught the people. I taught Diddy that.
Don't tap me.
Taught Diddy that.
All right, so listen. Since it's fashion and Fckboys, let's start off with some fashion.
Okay.
All right, so the first topic I got is...
first.
Let's keep it light. Naomi Campbell is starting a vlog. Being Naomi with YouTube.
Ooh.
Are we into it?
We are into it. And I think that Naomi, you need to holler and we need to cross promote. She needs us and we need her.
Listen, I'm with it.
Naomi, let's do this. And I'm Jamaican and she's Jamaican.
Right there with you. You know, I don't normally claim my Jamaicanness because y'all are embarrassing. But y'all are. And every time something goes wrong with Naomi, I love you, queen. No shade at all. Please, I praise you. But I just remember she's Jamaican, so that's why.
She's sweet. You done know.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're done.
Sorry.
know.
We have some friends in the studio.
Hello, with opinions.
Yes, my friend Soda, she works in fashion, and she says that Naomi Campbell is sweet. So my bad. I haven't met her personally, so I can only say what I've heard, and I guess I've heard good things now.
Do you have trauma experiences because you're Jamaican and you
Perhaps.
It's the trauma.
I mean, I'm Jamaican, so I know how we act.
Oh.
We can
I
get
never
beastie.
Heard you claim that you're Jamaican. So.
I mean, only when I'm in beast mode.
Yeah, you be part-time Jamaican.
Hello. So anyway, back to Naomi Campbell. She's starting
up any deal.
Big up yourself, Naomi
Hello.
Campbell.
Sorry.
So anyway, are we into it? Because I would love to
We're
see
into it.
anything that Naomi Campbell's doing.
The day we do I'm getting used to this mic thing. First episode.
Don't be shy. You know you like to have the mic all on your mouth.
The mic sounds right. Check 1.
She still got the lyric wrong. Anyway.
So yes, Naomi, holla at us. We're ready to do yours and
Right, that's not the topic though.
Oh. I thought she was like telling us.
All right, so that's topic 1. All right, we into it. Moving on. Because obviously this is not a conversation you want to have. But Naomi Campbell's doing a vlog. We're into it. We love anything she does. We love her. She's supposed to be bigging up her charity
to bring,
shit.
A PowerPoint presentation to say anything negative about
right.
her.
I agree.
Got it.
She's
Naomi
the queen. She's ageless. She's amazing.
Next.
Okay, next. What else is going on in fashion? Hennessy, Cardi B's sister, is the new face of the Boohoo holiday campaign.
You know why I'm mad at that?
Why? You mad at that? Who's the hater?
A little bit. I am.
Tell me
you know
why.
Because Boohoo was a secret.
Okay, all right. It still might be though.
No, not with her on. Not with
you know, I feel the
it.
same way about Pretty Little Thing. Now that they got celebs promoting their shit, I be like, damn, now everybody gonna know where I get my shit
That's
from.
That's what's gonna happen to Boohoo.
I mean, it's good for Boohoo though. We can't be haters.
Why?
Because it's not good business karma.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So congratulations to Cardi. Her stuff involves, you know, like sparkly shit and fur and leopard, you know.
All things Jamaicans love.
She's not Jamaican, she's Dominican. But I mean, it's a close.
Same thing.
It's a close race.
She a boat ride away.
Right, literally.
Yeah.
So we're into that too. That's another.
She's Trini too? Dolores just told me that.
Okay, right. So, West Indian and Spanish. We're into it. All right, the last fashion topic we got on the line, only because we're pressed for time, because we introduced our amazing guest, is Dolce & Gabbana's in trouble in China. You hear about that?
What happened in China?
So apparently they must have posted like a campaign for their runway show that was up and coming, and it was a woman, or a model rather, struggling to eat her food with chopsticks. Understanding the woman was Asian, and apparently it caused some controversy in China. They thought it was racist and like, you know, maybe obvious, or I mean, I don't really know the politically correct words. I just know that in this politically correct time right now, it wasn't cool. And then apparently Dolce or Gabbana must have put out something on Instagram saying that China's a piece of shit. And then they put out something else saying that their Instagram was hacked and no one was believing that. And so a lot of models pulled out. They had having to pull the runway show. And now retailers are pulling them from their inventory.
Can we start with before the fashion addicts?
Net-a-Porter's pulling them.
Net-a-Porter?
Net-a-Porter, we looking for you, by the way. What's up?
I love you, Net-a-Porter.
What's up with this collab?
But can we start with, can we like discuss my personal ignorance?
I'm so scared. But please.
I just need to be me, and I need the people to accept me for who I am. And then if I don't know something, they can just teach me it. Sorry, Mike. This mic, I'm gonna get used to it though.
You're not used to
I'm
having
used to a mic.
a long thing in your face,
I'm not used
close to your mouth.
No.
You are a liar.
Cause I'm greedy, so I'm usually like
All up on it, but you can't put it in your mouth. I'm sorry. Yes, we can only talk
Marie,
on these.
that's the last 30
Oh,
minutes.
sorry. Okay.
Hello.
Go ahead.
We're still in the first 30
All right, I'm
minutes.
jumping.
Okay, so honestly, from a Caribbean
Point of view.
lover's point of view, I didn't know Dolce & Gabbana was two people.
I'm not even talking to you. I'm not doing this with you. I'm not doing this with you. Don't lean on me.
I love you.
I am ashamed. This is why friends, fashion addicts, and customer service, why you need to speak to Lolita-Marie when there's a fashion situation. Because what are you here for?
You knew that all along from day one.
I mean, I did, but damn, you don't got to broadcast that you don't know who the fuck a major designer is.
The people need to know.
Oh my God.
Because if they don't know,
they don't need to know.
They don't need to feel bad if they didn't know that.
You know what's funny? I keep bringing up situations and you're taking it on a whole nother level. Like Naomi became about co-collaboration with us. Now we talking about Dolce & Gabbana's conspiracy or situation.
It's a conspiracy
in China, and the subject is now you not knowing that Dolce & Gabbana is two people.
know.
You're disgusting. Yes, I'm saying it. Well, anyway, I think it's kind of fucked up. And I'm not cool with designers not respecting the culture that they're trying to appropriate. At least fake the funk.
That's true. You should fake the
You know what I'm saying?
You should.
At
and
least.
I feel like only Jamaicans have the luxury of having that ignorance of saying like I didn't know.
Not anymore, bro. Listen.
That's true.
This is political correct
I hope
times.
Buju is ready when he comes out. That's a good
I couldn't even have Buju come home.
I cannot wait for
All right,
Buju
so
to come
that
home.
is our topics, our fashion topics.
Can I introduce our guest?
Please, I know you're fiending.
Okay. Can I give the backstory first on this guest?
Okay, please do.
Okay.
All right.
You ready?
Try not to, take
Tell me
100
first
years.
before I do it.
Because I know you're going to be like, I met her and I loved her.
No, I'm not going that deep.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right, so go ahead.
Okay, so my sister has been bothering me, and our guest knows this, for like the last 3 weeks. Like, ask her, can she do it? Can she do it? Now, this is a good friend, genuine, love her to death.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, if I have $1 and she needs 84 cents, I'm gonna give her 50 cents.
Why not the whole dollar?
You can't have my whole 84. Hello. But anyways, she gets 50.
This is what I was talking about. But go ahead.
I love her. So for like the last 3 weeks, I'm gonna speed it up. So the last 3 weeks, she was like, can you ask her if she wants to be our first guest, right? And then I know she's so behind the scenes and so like secret spy and so like
I won't say secret spy, but she's kind of private.
yes, and like
Which you gotta respect. I'm a private person as well, so I get
it's
it.
true, and so like luxurious in the corner, like who's that? She gives London chic, even though she didn't give it tonight, and I requested it.
But she got boho chic, and I'm loving it.
She got boho chic tonight, but okay, sorry. So I was
She
so
got half right.
intimidated to ask my friend, can she do me this solid, right? And then my sister asked me one time, and I wasn't in the mood for the question again. 3 weeks in,
She wasn't in the mood. You hear that? Anyway, go ahead.
and I snapped at her. I was like, I'm gonna ask her at the right time, but it was never the right time. So I was like, forget it, because I snapped at her. So I just sent her. I sent her, can you do it? She said yes right away, right?
Which is what I was saying. Like, she's not gonna tell you no.
Right.
What are you concerned about?
I don't know. I'm such a loser.
Can we? All right, but
Okay,
that's
long story short, speed up. I'm sorry. So I asked my friend, the vice president of Laquan Smith, Tom Ford's muse.
woo.
Hello.
She's Tom Ford's muse, and she works with Laquan Smith. Isn't that a?
I'm not Tom Ford's muse.
No, Laquan Smith is Tom Ford's muse, but she's the vice president of that.
Laquan Smith is
entity.
Tom Ford's muse.
Yes, you didn't know that? How do I know something you don't know?
Well, listen, that's news to me.
Andre Delantali did a whole thing on that.
Sidebar: have you seen the documentary about Andre Leon Tyler?
And he talks about Laquan.
It's okay.
That's not Tom Ford, though. So what are you yelling at me for?
In the documentary, he says that Laquan Smith is Tom Ford's muse. I might be wrong though.
Yeah, that's my
That's not in the
point.
documentary. But
Have you
but
seen the documentary?
Let's put it.
I have.
Okay,
Let's
it's
put
amazing.
it in the
I have, of
documentary,
course.
anyways. For now,
What?
let's just we're making our own.
Can we introduce the guest?
Okay. Sorry. Okay, so let's introduce Jacqueline Cooper. I want to say Jacqueline. but I paused.
Jacqueline is sounds.
Jacqueline?
I'm
That
with
is
it.
my
I'm with
name.
it. Right.
That is my name.
Yeah.
Let's introduce Jacqueline Cooper, the
Woo!
vice president of Laquan Smith. Can we get clap?
We're gonna work on this sound effect, guys. But for now, it's live.
Hi, Fashion Addicts.
Hi, Jackie.
Jackie.
Hi, love bugs.
Can we just say once again, in case Chantell has not, deeply sentimented it enough? Is that a word? I'm making one. We so appreciate you being our first guest.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to get right into it.
Why not?
Tell us a little bit about your brand and what it offers, et cetera, et cetera. When did you
I
get
mean,
started?
if you've been under a rock and you don't know who Laquan Smith is, then
This is the time
you
to find
wildin'.
out.
But let's pretend that you've been under a rock so we can let you know what's up. Go ahead, Jackie.
So, yes, Laquan Smith is a women's ready-to-wear brand, and we have dressed everybody under the sun, like the Fashion Addicts just said. If you don't know, I mean, I don't know where you've been.
Drop them celeb plugs, girl. Don't be shy.
We're going to get bombs and everything.
Name names.
Name names.
Like
Name
Michael
names.
Flex, like the bomb drop.
Yeah, we
Yes,
need
name
names.
names.
Beyonce, Rihanna.
Ooh!
Kim
No, slow down.
Kardashian.
Right.
Okay,
you
we're
got
gonna
to
start
say
over.
that
I'm sorry,
slowly.
Jackie. You need to say these names slowly.
You know what? It's just like second nature. It's not really a big deal.
It's true.
Like one of the times she was telling us about Janet Jackson, like it was a regular.
We were
fucking
driving
person.
home to
Yeah.
Janet Jackson, but whatever. That's
All
not
those.
slow
All right,
down.
let's not jump the gun. Okay,
Sorry.
so once again,
I
yeah.
mean,
Names.
if you don't know, our brand have we've dressed everybody. I mean, we have like a lot of loyal fans: Rihanna, Lady Gaga,
Rihanna,
Beyonce,
Lady Gaga,
Kim Kardashian,
Beyonce,
Natalie
Kim
Portman.
Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian?
I mean, the list goes on. I
Ooh.
mean, if you guys, whoever's out there in the celeb world, name a girl, we've dressed her.
I love it.
She's
I
worn
love
us,
it.
you
I
know,
love
just
it.
Your immediate top
real
10.
talk. Yeah. So
Your go-to look up to.
your go-to-
Your go-to look
Ooh,
up to.
what was your like oh my god moment?
Jackie, you seem like she's too cool to even have that.
It is, right?
No, it's not even about that. To be honest, the only person I was like, no, I wouldn't say starstruck. I wasn't starstruck. I was just scared as fuck.
Okay.
Was Beyonce. She walked in the room and I walked out.
Wow.
nah.
Okay, that's really scary.
That's dope.
I was like, absolutely not. You know, just couldn't even look her in the face.
Wow.
I was like, not today. Yeah, that's.
Tell us more. So you actually left the room, so only Laquan Smith was working with her?
Yeah, no, he gagged because I'm his backbone. But I looked at it like, hey, this is your lane. I mean, I'm only here
Okay,
to
I
make
respect
sure that
that.
everything goes smoothly.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need me, and yeah, do your thing. I just didn't even need to be around her. I just gagged when I saw her.
Wow.
She looked amazing, body right, hair right, makeup right. I was like, where the hell did you come from?
The sky.
You know,
Right.
I was giving what I always give,
She came from
London
the sky.
trap.
Cool. Mm-hmm.
You were giving London
So I
trap.
need to leave.
Okay.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I love
Okay,
it.
cool. So how did you get started?
How did I get started?
But we want, hold on, I gotta pause you before you answer this question. We don't want the Lord opened up and gave you a
No.
chance. We
I
want
mean,
the-
Right.
real with- I
Don't
mean-
y'all hate that? How did you get started? Oh, well, you
it just fell in
know,
my
I just
lap.
Oh, the
No,
Lord
no, no,
came
no.
See,
It
right.
bless me.
We need details.
Yes. Like,
No, it's I tell a lot of people, this is something that now that I look back, this is something that was definitely destined to do. That's the only type of spiritual realm I'm gonna say as
Okay.
far as that goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I was in college, like I was studying biology, and I was just shooting the shit. You know,
Wow,
like I
biology
was
is like
just
on the other side of the...
completely other side of the
Completely.
spectrum. Bored. I was just didn't know
doing what you're supposed
you know,
to do.
doing what I was supposed to do,
Right.
like you always say, you know, like you know, I'm from Queens, New York. I have a Caribbean background as well, and
So your mom wanted you to be a nurse.
basically doctor. You know,
CPN,
basically they're like,
marry
oh,
a
you
doctor,
know,
lawyer.
oh shit, you're smart, so this is what you need to be doing,
Right.
And you know, there was always some sort of artistic, you know, inner voice in me. I just didn't know exactly where it would take me because at the end of the day, I am a nerd, you know, so I'm always thinking on that, like with that right side of
Nerds
the
are
brain.
what's popping right now, though. This is the
so-
nerd time.
So, you know, I was just, you know, I had a video vixen friend, just real talk, from Brooklyn, video vixen friend, always on the scene, you know, on every cover of like any booty magazine you can think of.
Okay.
And I was just out with her, and she was like, you're so great with socializing with everybody. You don't flinch when you were around celebrities.
Right.
You don't, you don't get out of hand. You're always so personable. You should look into something like that. And, I just started doing research, like, what can you do with communication?
Okay.
And from there, I took the love of, like, being a young Black female addicted to retail. What could I do outside of that? Because I was working like retail jobs like all throughout like college,
Okay.
and high-end retail jobs, because I wanted to make that money fast and not work long hours. No shade to anybody who works at H&M or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like
Right.
long hours.
And no shade, H&M, when they first came to New York City, they were paying $20 an hour.
No, but I'm just saying the long hours.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the long.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
all
okay.
I didn't want to work long hours.
Yeah.
Who does? Who does?
But yeah, so I just started doing research. I landed a fashion internship at Mal PR, which is a boutique agency, but really a staple in the fashion industry.
What's it called?
Mal PR.
Okay.
And I was working with them, and they had clients such as Jason Wu before he really became
I love
who
him.
he is. They had the Blondes. They had Baby
Oh, wow.
Fat.
This is like how many years ago?
2005. And
Okay.
I graduated
When she was 5 years old. Fred, I got you.
2005. So I started working with them, and it was really great. I felt like PR was my calling.
Okay.
And because
How did you put a title to what it is that your calling is? Like, how do you know that was PR?
it's the aha moment.
Okay.
You kind of get that like, oh, this feels very natural. This feels very comfortable and
flowy,
easy.
right?
Okay.
So I was excited. I would wake up every day and like, I'm happy to go to my internship.
That's
I didn't
great.
care if I was slugging clothes around.
And interns don't get
or-
paid, right?
No, back then they didn't get paid. They get
Oh,
paid now.
that's when you know it's real.
But, I was just happy just to be around and be there.
Right.
And from there, I'm always a person that needs to know more, needs to understand it.
That's
And
the nerd in you.
Yep.
The
Right.
thirst for more knowledge.
So from there I started. I would see all these editors would come in during press days, and I kind of weaseled my way into interning at American Vogue.
Wow.
So,
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Why do you say that so
I
calmly?
interned
Did
under
you like
Andre
hang out with
Leon
Anna
Talley.
Wintour?
Yeah, I had one scary run-in. Yes.
Wow.
What's that? Let's cut everything. What's that?
Yeah, I need deets on that.
It
we
was
could prep
it was
for
during the September issue. They
Oh,
were
wow.
doing the documentary for the September issue.
Okay.
And she doesn't like clothes on like in the hallway, like racks and stuff. So
Okay.
they were like, Anna Wintour's coming out of her office, and everybody was rushing the racks back into their respective offices
Oh
and
my
closets.
God. So that movie is like really close
Is the
to
movie
how
real?
she is.
And it was like really, I just remember like moving a rack, and then all of a sudden everything got very quiet. And then I turned around, and homegirl was right behind me.
Oh my
And we
God.
just looked face to face, and I was like, and we just like stared at each other, and I just moved my way out. I was
Hello.
like, excuse me, moved the rack,
Right.
and that was my run-in. But
Okay.
I interned
Were
under.
her lips pursed?
Yeah.
She just looked like
Did she throw something?
no. I mean, she just looked straight on, but
You
You
felt the tension?
I felt the tension with everybody else.
Okay.
But
So if you didn't feel the tension with everybody else, would you have said hi?
I just looked,
Probably just felt the energy.
and I felt the energy,
And probably it's around the September issue. Energy was probably crazy
listen,
anyway.
I just respected it and just moved out
Right.
the chick's way.
Okay.
Let me move, you
I hear
know.
Got it.
But I interned under Andre Leon Talley and Virginia Smith,
I love it.
and I mean, it was definitely a great opportunity. You know, it taught me a lot about not just about the fashion industry, but a lot about myself too.
Okay.
You know, and this is during a time where there's just, right now we all talk about inclusion. Mm-hmm. There wasn't inclusion.
Right,
You know?
okay.
It was just basically like, how did you get here? You know?
Yes,
Especially
that's
at Vogue.
Yeah.
Right. And then from Vogue, I graduated from college, and right there I jumped in and I started an assistant PR job at Nicole Miller, and
Wow.
I was there for 5 years, and
Wow.
I started up their celebrity dressing division.
You have a very sexy resume.
Do
Very
I?
sexy.
Bitch, Vogue and motherfucking Jason Wu and Nicole Miller just name
Anna
drops all
Wintour.
day.
You locked eyes with Anna
Right.
Wintour. You know, people edit stories to how they need it to sound.
Did-
So all I heard
you said
is that you met Anna Wintour.
but you said
She
give
loves
you said give the nitty gritty.
No, we did, and we're enjoying. We're enjoying,
I'm
please.
just telling you how we're
Right, we're just right.
I
Adding
was-
ad libs.
you know-
Your
Yes.
resume is sexy, nigga.
Pop it. Go ahead.
I was
and
there,
that's my friend. So.
and I was there and did great things. Started up their celebrity PR division. And
That's dope too.
Worked on their starting like their social media. You know, like their whole strategy. They didn't have that.
We
when
need
they
that
first
round of
started.
applause drop soon.
And
Who's pausing
We're gonna get one, I
Yeah.
swear.
like same, was there and then met my best friend, Laquan Smith.
I love
How did
it.
you meet LaQuana?
We love him.
I met
love him.
I met Laquan. I don't know if he wants me to say, but I met Laquan in the club.
Okay,
basically.
that's nothing wrong with
That's
that.
all. I met him.
I
in
mean,
the
was it a
club.
swingers club?
Men say they can't
No,
meet a wife
no
in the
swingers
club.
Okay, then who cares?
Met Laquan in the club. He was just this crazy rambunctious kid that was super talented, and met him. He was dressed real crazy, and
What did he have on?
he had on his own designs.
I love
Of
it.
course.
And we instantly gravitated towards each other.
I love that.
As we were from, we were like just so taken back that we're both from the same neighborhood.
I never met.
We even went to the same junior high school. And we were
Wow.
both-
At the same time?
no.
Okay.
No. A lot younger than me. He's a lot younger than me.
Okay.
But he was just up, and I was like, "You're going back to Queens?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "You might need that ride home." And I drove him home, and we were
love
friends
it.
since. So
You've been together ever since.
yeah, well, we were friends since then,
Okay.
and while I was at Nicole Miller, he would always stop by, and he was like, I'm working on this, I'm doing this. I met Andre, I met Manolo, I just did something with Lady Gaga, random shit.
Wow.
And he was always like, I want you to be my publicist, and I was like, nah, I'm not being your publicist.
Why?
Just because I was cute at Nicole Miller.
Oh, okay. He meant like quit
So you
your
were
job and come work with him.
Basically.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, no. But because we were such good friends, I always paid attention to his journey. And there's always gonna be a point in time where you might be in a situation, you might be in a job that either you hit the glass ceiling or you just feel uninspired.
Okay.
And I was doing the ins and outs, and I was
Going through the motions.
doing
Yeah.
doing everything,
So
going
like,
through the
what was
motions,
your aha moment?
doing well,
Yeah.
and saying like, I think I need to try something different. And
That was brave.
I told him, him and I talked, and I was like, listen, I'm just gonna like maybe freelance. And I freelanced at Ralph Lauren, and I freelanced at Moda Operandi, and I was
Look
doing
at them name
things-
drops
We have
again.
contracts with them.
Them name drops again.
but I was
That's
doing
a
like
sexy resume.
just
It really
freelance stuff, and I was still saying to him, I was like, yo, Laquan, I'm uninspired. I'm just uninspired.
Okay.
And he was like, well, you could do this over here. And I was like,
Paint us a picture. Where was he in his journey at this point?
What he had done Lady
very
Gaga.
it
she
was
said that.
he did Lady
He was
Gaga.
acknowledged, but he wasn't
Exactly.
successful.
Okay.
So he was like, he already was recognized by like the New York Times. He
Okay.
already had like Lady Gaga. He already had Lady Gaga, but there wasn't like this. There wasn't a streamline as far as
Okay.
like the business is
It was
concerned.
like
The money,
little
yeah.
bursts, but
You
it
heard
wasn't
me
like
say the money didn't match the hype at that point.
Yeah, it was this little burst. I think
Yeah.
that like it was new. He just had partnered up with people who were very interested in the brand and wanted to grow the brand, and he just wanted somebody that was going to take the PR to the next
Right.
level
That he could
so
trust.
I had started off like doing PR, and then I just realized that like, no, there's a lot more to this shit,
Right.
than PR. And I said, listen, I'm just gonna quit everything, and we're gonna work on this. And if this does not work,
You owe me a
then
lot of money.
no, if it doesn't work, I was like, listen, you can do what you need to do, and I can go back what I need to do, because at the end of the day, I was
Right.
like, I had stuff set up. I had stuff set up, so
I
And
love
then
it.
took off. It's great.
and now it's here.
And
And
you're
now it's
amazing,
here. So
amazing.
That's the
I love that.
So now for some juicy questions.
That was one fashion question.
It was a little about yourself.
Questions.
Okay, you're right.
How did
I'm
I
sorry.
get started?
All right, you're right.
We got all that out the way.
Right.
I got everything
Listen,
down.
Mike.
Somebody gonna knock you in your mouth with a dick.
Oh, you want to talk about the end all goal?
Please.
What is your end
Like,
all
what is
goal?
the end all goal? You know, like making Laquan Smith like a household name.
He is already.
He is already.
No,
Mission
For us,
accomplished.
he
when you
is.
think about like when I talk about like household name and this all American designer, you know, we think about Tommy Hilfiger, Donna
Ralph
Karen,
Lauren.
Ralph Lauren, right?
Okay, that's true.
Gucci for.
No, Gucci is Italian.
Okay.
but
American.
I'm thinking we're talking about America.
Okay.
So when we are opening up these like books and FIT is talking and Parsons is talking, Laquan Smith is going to be part
Need to
of
be
that
mentioned.
name.
I concur.
And that's the goal. That's the
okay.
goal.
You know what? Before we dive into the second section of our questions, just tell us where Laquan is right now, because I understand he just linked a deal with ASOS.
And
you know,
Liz Mirova.
anything that has to do with something European and English, you know, I'm all about it.
Yeah, we actually
So
partnered
dope.
with ASOS. We did a partnership. You know, we were just noticing. This is real talk. You guys
Yeah.
are my family.
Yes.
We were just getting tired of getting knocked off, you know? So we were like, let's just knock ourselves off.
That's
you
right.
know, when you have like
Let's
That was
control
genius.
the market.
That was genius.
Right. So
That was your idea, right?
That
I know, because I
That
know
was
you would
your
tell me some
idea.
things that you was like, girl,
you're like,
Niggas
well,
is
let's
taking my money.
let's
Can we tell
pitch.
our knockoff story?
no.
No. Yeah, knock off story.
Tell our story.
But you know, we were just like, let's do this, and we partnered with, you know, one of the top retailers for, you know, low to mid tier, you know, price points. We pitched to them. We were like, listen, we got the name, we got the hype, we got this. Everybody's knocking us off. Let's do something.
That was
And,
genius.
You know,
that was
I love it.
genius.
Way to create to
because then
control
it
the market.
devalues the knockoffs.
well, it you know, I think that what we wanted to do is it's just more than that. It's just one, giving something back to our audience.
Like that
and
is
then,
all right.
And then two, giving exposure to a new audience, because, you know, ASOS is you know, such a beast when it comes to the
That's true.
you know, e-commerce space.
That's a fact.
That now it gives visibility to your brand. So that's what we knew what the
You know what? Sidebar.
Doing.
I meant to wear my Laquan t-shirt today
true.
that I got from ASOS.
and you saw it, and he's about to post that soon. He like has it. We have it.
Really?
Like,
Let me take a better picture of Laquan. Don't post that one.
And
Those pants
you
look
better send
crazy
it
on
over
me.
quick. You better send it over.
I am.
'Cause,
Oh,
yeah.
now that I know, I'm hyped.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll finally get more than 3,000 followers. Y'all some haters.
You are
That's your
so
personal,
funny.
Marie. You're famous.
That's what I'm talking about.
In other Instagram worlds.
I mean, truth be told, I'm really like showing myself.
Oh my,
I'm an introvert.
gorgeous girl.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
All right. So now,
But
fashion-
Laquan is. Oh, you meant to. Laquan is in London for Business of Fashion Voices, the summit that they have every
that's
year.
dope.
So he's there. He did a talk with Bethan Hardison and
Oh,
Patrick
I
Robinson.
love that.
Stella McCartney's being honored. So that's where he's at right
That's
now
amazing.
in London.
Weren't you there before?
No,
Class.
Yay! Oh shit! Yeah! Put it on the mic.
yeah.
That is so dope.
I love it. I love it.
So he's there right now.
Perfect.
We love Laquan. We hope him. We wish him much more success.
Oh my God.
Make him be
Much
a
more
billionaire.
success. May a million
He's amazing.
angels
Or
spread their wings
rather,
over him and
we
protect
wish
him.
you both billions.
Billions and billions.
Laquan Smith is so
So we
dope.
could borrow some.
They'd be like, listen, guys. So you want to invest in the Fashion Addicts?
Yeah, like hey, friend.
We're looking for investors, family. Remember that time?
Family. All right, cool.
I love it. Okay, so now we're gonna delve into a little bit of the fuckboy section. What?
More juice, like juicy stuff.
We're gonna hop into some juicy shit then, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So Lisa, getting a little personal, friend. Hope you don't have a
you
problem with
ready?
it.
Never.
Okay.
All right. What is? You know what?
What is your definition of a fuckboy?
Damn, son? I was gonna
We're
say
gonna go
something
right
else.
into that.
Right into it.
My definition of
Right.
a fuckboy
Before we
is
get to that, let's start at this situation.
Okay, sorry.
Being a successful woman in this game, how does it affect your life?
Oh, that's a good one. I'm sorry.
Because I know personally, and I want to tell you a business, that you have like 24 hours in a day and you use 27 of them.
Yes.
So how do you find time, and what has been your experience
With dating men that knows
With
your
dating men.
greatness.
with dating, just the dating scene in general?
just it's hard, you know.
Okay.
Just not gonna lie, I took some time off with dating when I first started. It was just I travel all the time.
Right.
Super busy, and when I would date, it would date on my time, and that's kind of hard when it's supposed to kind of like be this kind of like two-way thing.
Right.
So I mean, as far as like being successful, being motivated, there is an effect. But what I'm learning now, and just kind of like in life in general with friends and family, and Chantell, you're like living testament of this.
Okay.
It's called balance. Like there was a time where I disappeared from everybody.
Right.
Just because I was just working so hard.
Yeah.
And now I'm learning that it's not just all about the career, it's just to kind of like feel whole. Like you got to do you all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just about balance. So I don't know. I'm having a good time right now with like understanding what
So you're
I
finding
want
the balance.
as like
Yeah.
the dating goes. Yeah.
Okay. That Andre Leon Talley documentary, did you see it?
Yeah, because did you notice?
Chantell, did
you
you
didn't see
see
that
it?
documentary? It's really good.
You really need to see it.
Like,
I saw it
really
the other day.
get
So you
into
saw
it.
the other day. So
Not other day, like yesterday, but like a few months ago.
But
I'm into shit like that. You're
Yeah.
not, but I'm telling you, you need to see it because I know you
You
love
gotta-
Andre
if you
Leon
would
Talley.
I do love him.
You would
That's
love
what I'm
it.
saying. That's why I'm telling you, you should see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not judging.
I thought you were judging.
No,
I
never.
thought you
I mean, I'm
but
judging that you don't know that Dolce & Gabbana is two people, but I'm
I
not
said
judging
I
you.
did it in the beginning.
you didn't?
I didn't know it was two
I
people.
just don't understand that.
Thank you.
I'm Jamaican.
That's her excuse for everything.
Oh, no,
But anyway, in it, and this is what I'm just saying to speak to your situation. In it, he kind of basically says that, he dedicated his entirety to fashion so much that now he's older and he's alone. And it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like I was saying this the other day because, I got my own issues. But I just feel like, in these times, especially with the fucking amount of fuckboys that's out there,
Yeah.
it's so hard to have both. It's like you have to choose.
No, I also think at the same time too is just that in fashion, people get caught up. Social media paints this picture, and there's this one picture, and then there's reality,
Right.
And then there really is another picture.
Okay.
I mean, I was dating a guy, and he's like, "Yo, let's go out on this day," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to Milan. I'm gonna be back in 2 weeks."
Yikes.
Real talk.
That was
And
kind of
then
sexy.
I would come back, and
I know he
I'm
was like, damn, girl.
2 days.
Be my girlfriend.
Like 2 days later, he's when
No,
I'm
they never say that.
No, but like when you come back, they're like, "Yo, let's kick it." And I'm like, I got 3 days to rest, and then I'm out somewhere else.
Damn.
So that's how that.
And then it gets to the point where it's like, it sounds cute in the beginning, but then they get restless just because like they're
Of
not
course,
seeing you,
that's my point.
you know. And then the next girl's here.
Exactly.
Right.
She's here. And, men
Exactly.
are visual, and they like what they like when they like
And
it.
they don't like to have to work hard for a shit either.
Especially in this day.
Men
and
are so
age.
lazy.
They're not lazy.
Really?
I don't think men are lazy. I
do.
think that in the times that we're in, everything is so instant and accessible
Okay.
that
Yeah.
the women that don't know how to let a man work for you made it.
Oh no, I
outnumbers
definitely agree
them.
that
So
has made
I
it
don't
worse.
totally
It's
blame the
contributed.
men. If you let me
No,
do
I don't
whatever
either.
I want to do, I could come and go as I please. I could sleep with you. I could not sleep with you. I can give you money, not give you money. I can just do whatever I want to do, and you're gonna allow me to do it. I'm gonna do it. If you let me cheat on you and you take me back, and then I cheat on you again and you take me back again, I'm gonna keep cheating on you.
And that's
if
I mean
man
that's
would let me do that.
I mean I feel
would
you.
be crazy.
So
I
going
would.
right into that.
So speaking of
Okay.
men that don't got it together,
See, Jackie, that's
that
your
brings us
control
to
issue, Jackie.
fuck boys. What is
No, that's the PR in me.
exactly? I'm not mad at it though. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
Okay, Jackie. what
We're
is your
at
exact-
episode 1 and we could definitely get long-winded,
Yeah, we can-
especially when it gets to this subject. So let's start. What is the definition of a fuckboy?
Boom.
Non-transparency.
Okay.
Non-transparency.
What does that mean?
Yeah, break it down
For
for
the
the
people that don't know the big word.
big words, the college words.
Somebody who's just not fucking honest.
Right, who don't keep
It's
it real
like-
all the way 100.
You know, you don't have to be vulgar with your shit. You don't have to be disrespectful with your shit. But what
concur.
you need to be is just straightforward. You know, allow me to make my own decisions.
snap?
Allow me
Can
to
we
do
get
what I
some
need to
snap?
do.
Where's our audience?
that's-
Where's our big-
D is looking for.
and I think that like
D is
for
looking for the
me-
snaps.
For me, that's
Yes.
like a true definition of a fuckboy. You
Okay.
know, like when you talk about a career woman, I don't know about everybody else, but I can only speak for me. I don't have time for the shit.
I don't don't think any woman, career or not, has
Just
time
have
for the
time.
shits.
But some make time when they have the time, and
But
some don't.
I don't even think they make the time. I
But
think they don't
just
have a
be-
choice.
Everybody has a choice.
Just be a straight.
Well,
just
they
be
might
a
not. They
straight
might not know that
shooter.
though.
Just be a straight shooter. You
I
know?
agree.
That's it.
Okay, so then maybe they're not necessarily lazy, but they are pussy because keep
That's
it
not
real.
Pussy.
It
That's not
is.
pussy.
I
It
don't-
is not
I don't-
pussy.
I
It's
don't-
what
I
they
don't
know.
Listen,
I don't even think
regardless
it's- I don't
of whether or
think
not
it-
you
I don't
know or
think-
not, I just think it's a real cowardice move.
I don't
Like,
think it-
you
I
don't
don't
know if
think
I'm gonna
it's
say
so-
I'm with fucking you tonight and then that's it.
Nah.
that's
I
the
don't. I don't think it's.
1%.
I don't think it's. I don't think it's
that.
pussy.
Every woman wants honesty.
No, we say
No.
that, but we don't really want it.
I don't.
all the
I don't
way.
think it's.
don't
I don't.
think
I don't
that.
think it's. I don't think it's pussy. I think it's like.
No, y'all
it's
don't.
about wanting to have what you want at the time and not knowing if that's gonna stick around or not, because it's a double-edged sword. You know, it's like it's a flip. It's like it's 50-50 shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
She might be down. She might not.
Right.
And
And
it's taking
what they
that
want
chance.
is what they want.
Exactly.
I mean, you know.
But I don't
So I
think
guess
that,
that's true. They're
I
probably
don't
just
think
looking
all
for
women
whatever.
want that honesty. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't. A lot of people do.
A lot of people
I
don't.
personally, you let me know. Let me know.
Yeah,
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm
dealing with.
saying. I don't know.
But then the thing is, okay, so
But I'll
I
let
feel
you
like
know.
Most of the
what I'm
females
doing.
I speak to want you to keep it
no,
all the way
we
100.
do want. Everybody's gonna say it. Like everybody's gonna
Well, the
say,
truth
"Oh,
hurts, so.
I want you to be
Sometimes.
honest with me."
Okay.
So fine, you want the man to be honest with you, right? So you
Yeah.
meet the man. 1 week, 2 weeks go in. He tells you, "Oh, I have to go do this." Long story short, Shaquanda's calling you at 1:00.
Why should I be Shaquanda?
She could be very much so.
Okay,
a
Sarah.
Jessica
Chloe.
Chloe.
Jenny.
Sarah is Jenny is calling you and telling you that that's your man. That's
Okay.
her man.
All right.
Right? I'm not 8 out of 10 women,
Okay.
and I'm not gonna go back on my numbers.
Come on.
8 out of 10 women will still deal with him after what's her name?
Jenny.
After Jenny done called and let her know that all the signs that she was feeling is right and he is a fuckboy. And she will continue to deal with him. So now let's say me as the fuckboy, why should I stop? Because I'm gonna have you. What's your name?
It's not in there. I'm not with the fuckboy. My name's not
Nobody
on the
wants to be
list.
part of
Sorry.
it.
I'm
Story.
gonna have you, Sarah, and you, Jenny, and y'all both are gonna start fighting each other instead of leaving me alone. I am the problem, but y'all are fighting each other.
I think we go in another.
That's another.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
okay.
a whole nother.
That might
Sorry,
be a
sorry. It's
whole
passionate.
Yeah.
It's
other-
passionate. I get passionate about this.
What time is it?
How often do you come
We gotta
across?
we gotta reel this in. We got like 10 more minutes. Damn, that was fast.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we did Western Central Fuckboy. What else we got? Oh, I like that question about the strange. Ask her that question. Something strange.
You ever did anything strange for a little bit of change?
Have I ever did anything strange for a little bit of change?
No, not a little bit. It don't gotta be a little bit specifically. Let's just say have you done anything
Or have you
strange
ever been offered?
for some strange for some change
Or
My
offered? Have you ever did, or
God.
have you ever been offered
or entertained?
or entertained?
Say what?
Yes.
Do you plead the fifth?
I don't even.
That's not allowed.
It's like
It's like
not
what
allowed.
times like what is strange for a little bit of change?
You know
We
what's
can
strange
explain.
is.
I
We
mean,
can explain.
I mean, I've lived, but
Mother has lived.
we're gonna just skip that.
Okay. I respect it. I
That
respect it.
question.
I respect it. I respect it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So moving on.
Private. You gotta keep things.
Moving on.
It's all about the
Moving
memory.
on.
But when HBO comes out with the documentary about Laquan and I,
Oh, okay.
then you know,
Isn't that in the works?
no.
So
but
why
eventually.
HBO gotta get that? We gonna get our money.
HBO? I gotta
We
speak
gonna
it into
be-
Can you stop
existence.
beating me up though?
It's all about it, speaking
So
it into
excited.
existence.
Speaking into existence.
It's gonna be
Hello.
a really cute doc.
That is good.
Yes,
and it's
very.
coming.
It's
Y'all
coming.
did Vogue. Y'all did a Vogue doc already.
Oh, it's definitely
It was-
coming.
It's all about
He's
Lay.
about to be beyond global. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, ASOS and Louis B. Aroma.
Yeah.
Hello. Boop. Okay, that's off topic.
Okay, yeah, we gotta stick to the fuckboys.
Do
All right.
you have fuckboys tendencies?
No. That's for boys when the boys come.
Oh,
This is a
Why
good.
we can't ask her that? Girls are fuckboys too.
Okay, you know what?
Let's fuck girls too.
True that.
Oh.
Have it.
do I?
Have fuckboys tendencies. Think about it. You get 30 seconds to think about it before you answer.
No, I
You
mean,
ain't got 30
I could.
seconds.
I was about to answer that straight up,
Girl.
because it's been a level of self reflection, and I mean, girl, you and I,
Yeah,
we always
you know
talk.
where.
Give it.
I do.
Oh, we get a round of applause. Is it fucked up that we round of applause in her fuckboy tendencies but not fuckboys?
We're gonna. When
Who
we bring
cares?
a fuckboy
It's
here,
just
we're
like,
gonna
I mean,
applaud him too.
I think
I'm
that what I'm learning to do is like not waste.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'll do shit like, oh, let's go out, and I'm down to go out at that time, at that hour.
In the 5 minutes, in the moment.
Right. In that moment, you're lying. You're telling the truth.
And when 9:00 hits,
we're
supposed to be, mind you. Oh wait, I'm sorry. 9:00 we're supposed to meet, right?
Okay.
8:30 hits. I just get up.
Oh.
8:45 hits. Somebody else might call, and I'm like, oh, they're more fun. Chantell will call.
Chantell did that the other day.
Chantell was like, you want to go to Island Taste?
Chantell did that the other night. I hear to go out with you and your dude.
She was like, meet me at, and I'm like, oh.
And Kalia.
That's more fun.
Our media consultant.
And then you're like,
here.
And then you're like, that sounds like an epic.
So
night.
you don't cancel the 9:00?
No, you ignore him for the rest of the night.
Oh.
You cancel the 9:00 at 9:00, or maybe at 9:05
or 9:30.
That's definitely a fuckboy tendency.
And then you're like, they're like, oh, you don't understand. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yikes.
But I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
See, you still getting a date next week, homie? Relax.
Exactly. Calm down.
But that's the worst. I wouldn't want anybody to do that to me. I would cut you off.
Okay, so then
I'd
see,
block
you know, and you still doing
She
it.
said it. Don't mix my
But that's
friend.
what I'm saying.
Don't mix my
No,
friend.
but
She
I
said
love it
That's
because
not
you know what that
doing it.
tells me? That tells me that fuckboys know what they're doing too.
Yeah, of
and they don't
course.
care. They're just still doing it because it's
course.
whatever benefits them at that moment.
Exactly. And we allow it. That's the whole point.
Don't we? I don't know how you keep bringing me into this.
Women.
Oh. Except this one. Anyway. So, all right. Tell us a fuckboy story.
You wanna know a fuckboy story?
Why not? This is
you
Fashion
have
and Fuckboys.
Let's start there. Do you
Right.
have one?
Of course she does. Who doesn't?
I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Girl, it's not her fault.
I thought we were gonna ask like, what's my top 3 designers?
That
dead
was
or
your
alive?
control
Okay,
issues
but you're
thinking
taking
that.
too long. If you would answer this question, then we could, if you answer this question, we
was
might have
like,
time for the other
Vintage
rapid
Chanel,
fire questions.
Vintage Chanel and new Chanel.
I told you
Like,
not to give her the
vintage
fucking
is over.
interview. Then now she's gonna
has control
she
issues
interviewing
anyway.
herself. Give me this
New York
fucking
or
paper.
LA. It's all about New York.
Okay,
All
listen.
about New York.
You
It's all
wasting
about
time.
New
We got
York.
8 minutes.
I like
8
Dries
minutes.
Van Noten.
We not there.
Okay, let's do a rapid fire.
All right,
question.
so
You gonna let her run you?
no,
She did. That's
You
what she
this is
did.
your show.
You-
It's your show. It's
Oh.
your show. It's your show. So we're talking about like a fuckboy story.
Story.
Just tell us what story
Oh
real quick.
lordy, I just had one recently.
Oh, good. Let's hear.
Let's talk about.
Reader's Digest version though.
You can tell her what. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it PC because
Why?
I just need to.
Yeah.
Oh, for your own self?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What are the
Keep going.
names and stories have been changed
Yes.
to protect the innocent.
The innocence of the people in this story.
Right.
I don't know. We went out.
Okay.
My girlfriend went out.
Talking
with
to the
us.
mic. Let them know.
Oh, yeah. So we went out. I was feeling tired. I was planning on seeing my girlfriend, and he's like, "Well, bring her with you," and we go to dinner.
Like that.
And she starts ranting and raving about what I need.
Who is the girl?
The girlfriend.
I'm looking directly at her.
Me.
Oh God. Oh Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
And she's just kind of like just going on this tangent of like, you know, Jackie works really hard and Jackie does this and Jackie does that, and then
she was letting him know that you ain't no plaything.
Yeah.
Like a good friend would.
And I really appreciate it.
Okay.
And he just was spitting all of what he wants to do and his things and
what she wanted to hear.
Let me hear.
everything that he felt like I wanted to hear.
Oh, okay. So he was rocking you to sleep and you could see through it?
Rocking me to sleep. That's exactly. Actually, I just wanted to go home.
Girl.
But I was there.
Go.
And
But her girlfriend was hungry.
Oh, jeez.
right,
You know you can't take this home nowhere. Always hungry, always thirsty.
And
if it's free.
he's saying everything and everything and anything under the sun.
Okay.
But it's for me, just being in business and being an entrepreneur, everything is hearsay until it hits.
Actions speak louder than words.
Meaning like we
Correct.
said, you just rocking you to sleep and you was kind of like, all right, yeah.
Exactly. So fast forward, there was a request, and fast forward, we're talking about a week later. And we've been talking about the same request, the same what I'm going to do for you.
Oh, I love you so much.
And I'm going to do this, and this is what I'm going to do for you. And then we're talking about, here we are a week later, I want to see you. Let's go out to eat. I'm tired of eating. I'm getting fat, and I need fashion. I need to be.
Let's to kick it up a notch, my G.
I'm already at a size 6. I need to go back to my cute size 4.
Ooh,
You know, like
sexy number. Goals.
It's all about that.
Goals.
But you want to keep feeding me.
Right.
He don't want you to be great.
So hold on a second. Let me get this straight.
So fast forward.
Oh, okay. There's more. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Fast forward. What I wanted and what I requested and what my friend over across from me had said he needed to do, he didn't do, and I did it for myself today. I was like, I need a mental break.
Okay.
I'm gonna take myself to the spa.
Love it.
I'm gonna do what I need to do.
Okay.
And he's like, yes, let's. What are you up to? And I said, doing what you were
said,
supposed
right.
to do.
Uh-huh.
You said you were going to do, but I did it for myself.
What did he
Like
say?
I've always done.
What did he have to say for himself?
Oh, I was going to book the appointment. I didn't know when you wanted to go. Well, nigga.
At this point,
sorry,
no,
I'm
because we
smacking
took
That's that fuckboy. Frustration.
It's
excuses off the
BS.
table,
You
and
know,
you were still giving the
it's
excuses.
just kind of like BS. But the non-transparency.
Okay.
That's what I go back to when you said,
Right.
what do I think is a fuckboy? It's about being
Keeping it real.
Keeping it real.
Right.
And
Okay.
that was like the level of non-transparency.
That seems to sum it up.
Okay,
Sum it
cool.
up.
That was a typical fuckboy story, making broken promises to try and woo me like I'm stupid. Fuck out of here. I'm a
Thank you.
grown ass
and
woman.
then they gag when you do it for yourself.
I can pay
like,
for my
come on,
own
man.
spa. What the fuck when you think I need you to
But
pay
that's
for my
I
spa?
feel like okay, so that's a double thing because I feel like part of it is that like the independent woman in us.
No, I think that's a whole totally
So
different
for you to-
situation.
For you to say that I could do it for myself,
But she only said that after she exhausted him and her having the
you know,
conversation.
in this scenario, yes, because her friend across
I think
from
that's
her
the
was very
situation,
clear.
unfortunately, for every woman.
And money
we
have to
get
run.
tired of waiting.
And money wasn't running.
and we have to do it ourselves.
And money must run.
And that's annoying. Nobody
And
got
money
time for
wasn't
that.
running.
Right, get out of here.
All right. So
All right, listen, we're almost done, so we got to wrap it up. So let's, 3 minutes. This is rapid fire questions. It got to be really rapid.
rapid fire questions.
All right,
Ready?
so you got to have it on your mind.
Go for it.
Top 3 designers, why, dead or alive?
Azadine Alaya,
Love
Carl
her. Love
Kanai,
him.
and Dries Van Noten.
Carl Kanai.
Carl
why?
Kanai.
Yes, because Carl Kanai was a staple in black fashion.
True that. True
In
that.
the 90s. Why?
Yes,
I
black
wanna be doing
magic.
this
Not black girl
because-
magic, just black magic.
Yes.
Okay.
Get them to
Current
props.
fashion obsession.
My neoprene Prada booties that I'm wearing right now.
Can we see?
Can we get a
it?
camera? Can we get a close-up on-
Can we get a close up?
Neoprene Prada booties. Ooh.
Yeah, they're
She's
really cute.
styling on y'all bitches.
Yeah,
Can you tell how you got them?
they're really cute.
Can you tell how you got them?
We don't have time.
Okay. we don't have
Sorry.
Wait, got them in Milan, girl.
Oh,
But my
okay.
feet
That
are
was
bothering
time.
me.
That was
I
time.
know the story. That's
We
why I
don't.
asked.
No, only because we've got 2 minutes now.
minutes.
No, I know that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Tall boots or short boots? Or unless we already answered the question.
Both.
Okay, that's fair.
Fair.
Yeah,
Fair.
both.
I think if I had to choose, I would choose
Tall.
tall, definitely.
Yeah, cause we're tall.
That's true. All right. Vintage Chanel or new Chanel?
Vintage.
Of course, duh.
course.
It's all about a story.
No judgment for the future guests, but duh.
Yeah. Duh.
Favorite fashion magazine?
Suede, rest in peace, and Elle magazine.
Love both of those.
You are epic.
She is so fire, right?
That's why I'm obsessed with her.
As am I.
Good.
Okay. Favorite? I'm no, sorry, I did it already. New York or LA?
New York,
Duh.
all
right?
day.
I never been to LA.
I've been there. And I didn't like it. But
You did?
She's
I
all
didn't-
right.
When did you go to
She's
LA?
vapid.
we
Is anybody here from
Oh,
LA?
yeah.
Indiana, remember?
Yes, that's right. I forgot.
Are you from LA? Nah. I mean, I have family
Excuse
lives in
y'all.
LA.
What are y'all doing?
What happened?
We don't talk to nobody else but the fashion addicts.
What are you talking about?
Her. Talking to mathematics.
You wanna-
Mathematics is the he's our homie hooking us up with this podcast.
Yeah, he's our owner.
On Stream Media.
Wait, we finished our rapid
Oh,
questions.
Kari. Okay, because we got what?
Oh, you got one more.
1 minute. Celebrity fashion crush.
Control freak.
Oh, the celebrity.
I mean, she keeping it real. She PRing us. We can't afford her, but we'll take it.
Celebrity fashion crush. Women.
Or men.
Oh.
For women.
You can do both.
Yeah, no. Solange is like dope.
We love her too.
Yeah, cause she like
Effortless
She
and just tries and does anything.
she doesn't.
Yeah.
She doesn't.
And
even
she
need
pulls
to,
it off.
She doesn't even need to try it. Like
Right.
dope.
Exactly.
And sometimes guilty pleasure. Fucking Kim Kardashian. She
I ain't
goes
gonna
off.
front. I mean,
By way of Kanye West. Thank you, Kanye West.
no, for real.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
love him.
I concur.
He kills it too.
He definitely stepped her shit up.
And then love Childish Gambino. I love the nerds. And then I don't know, the guy from Get Out, not the fat one, but the one that was like Lakeith that was in ATL.
Yes, I love him too.
The one that
he's like a weirdo, but I still like him too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's hot.
Yeah.
Dope.
Okay. I love that you name people that not everyone will go to. This is how I know you're so dope.
She's so dope.
All right, so that's all the time we have for you tonight.
Thank
Fashion
you for
Addicts.
having me. I appreciate it.
Wait, can I ask one last quick question?
Go ahead. Hurry up, nigga.
I'm sorry. What advice would you have for women? Oh, we're so distracted.
Go ahead.
First episode. What advice would you have for women dating in your industry? And quick advice, because it got to be quick.
Yep.
What quick advice would you have for someone trying to get into it? Like a 1, 2, 3 that's definitely going to work.
Right.
Trying to get into it,
Mike.
The industry. So industry and
do
dating.
your research. Do your research and really understand why you want to get into it.
Okay.
Don't try to get into it because you feel like it's about this imagery. Understand your craft, understand the business around it, and then go from there. Try to find a really good mentor. It's all about understanding both sides of the spectrum.
Finding a good mentor sounds like it's an important step.
Yep, and then that's the business, or I guess.
So just know what you're doing, know why you're doing it, and know that.
Be insightful, and
Insightful.
whether or not you
And
really
truly
why
wanna
the reasons
do
why
it.
you're getting into
have
it.
a good time, but I have interns and kids that we mentor, and it's like the first thing we say, well, why do you want to do this? And it's like these questions are so vapid, and it's like because when it gets to the nitty gritty,
right,
when it's all about these dollars and cents and your well being, you gotta really think back of why you're here and why you love it.
Right.
Right. So
it has to be
it's
to your
just
core.
really, it's about the core.
Okay.
As far as like what dating, good luck. I don't know.
The end.
All right, guys. So this was episode 1. Check us out on.
No.
Oh, sorry.
But for dating, befriend a girl that's outside of your industry because she'll always introduce you to people that are outside of
Oh, that's
Yes.
dope. That's
That's
dope.
a good
Cross
one.
promo via dating.
All about
That's dope.
Promo.
Cross promo your friends too.
Okay.
All right. So follow us on the Fashion Addicts on Instagram.
And check out this episode at Mike's social media. Oh.
She's reading the
So
board.
she's like, I know. She's like, so
If you're not following
what's
us already, follow us
what's-
on the Fashion Addicts
.com.
on Instagram.
And
follow.
And Fashion and Fuckboys.
Do you want me to follow you? I know you're kind of private, Jackie.
I'm private, and I mean, if you like Instagram me and say you heard this from the Fashion Addict, I will respond.
Yes.
But if you don't, I won't respond.
Perfect.
Just
social
at
medias.
J.E. Cooper on Instagram.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Definitely follow
Laquan Smith at Laquan Smith.
Underscore.
Yes.
It's Laquan_Smith.
Yes.
You see how
That
more
is
passionate she is
social
about
media.
his name than hers?
Exactly. She didn't even explain
Yes.
her
Goals.
name.
No.
Goals.
Like,
I need to
follow that.
Definitely follow S Street Media and click the link in the bio. That's
So you
how
can
you're
watch
going to
this
hear this
podcast
episode.
on others.
Okay,
Yes,
S
and
Street Media.
others.
Let's follow S Street Media.
Yes.
And the Fashion Addicts. If you don't know,
Now
Now
you
you
know.
And Fashion and Fuckboys. We have our own Instagram.
Oh, yeah. Fashion and
Now.
Fuckboys is spelled fashion and fuckboys without the U.
Yes, because we tried to make it a little bougie.
A little more PC.
A little more PC.
that's cute.
And our next episode is next Thursday
Yes.
at 8 p.m. Stay tuned.
We're going to have another special guest. And if not, I think we're entertaining enough for you.
I think so too. I think
But we
did
will
so
we'll have
good.
another guest.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Surprise
another
guest.
We're gonna have another
Even a
surprise,
surprise for
guest, and
That's true, right?
and we'll take it from there.
All right. We hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next Thursday.
And welcome to Fashion. Well, not welcome.
Well, yeah, welcome.
Thank you for
Welcome to Fashion and Fuckboys.
and thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. It's radio.
Jackie, thank you
Oh,
again for
podcast.
coming.
And watching.
Listening, watching.